And we are continuing our 2019 Gen Con coverage. I'm here at the Cosmo booth with Lily. Hi, Lily.
Hello. Nice to meet you. Finally.
Yes, finally. We talk a lot on email, and now there's a nice face to put to the name. What do you got here for us?
So this is Roll for Adventure. This is one of our 3 Gen Con releases. It was available for the first time. It has street date of August 1st, so it was available at Gen Con and in stores yesterday for the first time. This is a cooperative dice rolling game for 2 to 4 players. So as a team, you are working to defeat the Master of Shadows by protecting these 4 realms. The way you protect the realms are by collecting these power tokens.
Okay.
In this case, we want to collect 5 power tokens, and then once we've done that, we've won the game.
Okay.
So each player starts out with a collection of dice, and at the beginning of their turn, they roll the dice, and they have to place all of the dice on the board.
Okay.
You can only place 1 value at a time. So I've got, right here, I've got 2 2s, a 4, a 3, and a 6. I can place both of my 2s here, or I could have just placed 1.
Right.
But then I'd have to take the remaining dice, roll
and
again,
re-roll them,
and keep doing it until all of my dice are on the board.
Okay. Now, can you place this 2 here as well?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Then you
okay.
can do it as long as it's a different roll. Then I would take these again, roll. There we go. That's actually very good.
Okay.
There, and then keep rolling until they're all on the board.
Right. So now we got this here. What's happening here?
So this is a barrier, but since I filled this up, I've broken that barrier, so I can put that away. And once we've broken as a team all 3 barriers, we get a power stone.
Okay.
So that's how you can get power stones on these 3 realms.
Okay.
In this realm, you get a power stone by filling this up with 5s and or 6s, some combination.
Okay.
And you'll break that boundary. It'll move over here. You'll get a power stone.
Oh, got you. And then here and here and here. Got you.
But after you've broken that boundary, all of these dice will then return to the owners.
Okay.
So then you have to start fresh again and make it fair
Got
next time,
you.
and so on and so forth.
So and every player has a limited amount of dice, so you have to choose collectively how you put your dice.
Yes.
Okay. And now what's this blue realm here that doesn't give us power stones?
Yeah, this one is more of like a bonus. You get bonus stuff from it. So there's a spot for 1 die of each value. You can fill it up in any order. It doesn't have to go consecutively or anything like that. Once you've got 4 dice of anybody on this board, you have to decide, do you want to stop there and activate this realm? And the first reward that you can get is a bonus die.
Oh,
anyone who has a stone up here, anyone who has a die up here can get a bonus die if you've got 4 up here total.
Okay, so this is how you add to your dice pool.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
But you can then also choose, or do we want to hold out, try to get 5 on there, because then we'll each get a bonus die, and we get to defeat a monster, which I'll talk about in a minute, the monsters. Or do we want to hold out all the way to 6, then we get to bonus die, defeat a monster, and we would get to move one of our skulls back to the beginning of the injury track, which I'll also talk about in a minute.
Okay, perfect. All right.
So when it's your turn and you finish placing all of your dice, you reveal, the last thing you do on your turn is reveal a monster card. The monster cards correspond to each of the 4 realms, so this is our desert. So he would be placed here, and he will attack this realm.
Okay.
Now a monster can attack a realm in one of 2 ways. If there are no dice on that realm, it attacks it by moving the skull forward once on the injury track.
Okay.
Now, once this skull makes it to the end on any one of the 4 realms, the
Game
game's
over.
You've lost.
Gotcha.
Another way you can lose too is if it gets to a player's turn and they don't have any dice to roll, then the game is completely over.
Okay. So, that's really interesting. Okay.
So, and the way, because you can lose dice by, let's just say that this dice was on here. So if there was a dice on here, and this is the other way that the monster can attack. So the boards are A and B side, so this is what that means. But we're going to look at the A side because that's what we're playing with. So it means that this monster wants a 1 die. So we've got it, so we're going to give it to him. It goes into the vortex.
Oh, and that's how you lose dice.
Yeah,
okay.
So all dice remain in the vortex until we as a team have freed them. And the way to do that is to sacrifice your dice on your turn to this section right here. Once we have a collection of dice here that equal a value of 10 or more, everything here gets freed. These get returned to their owners. So that's how you
So that's kind of crazy because not only you lose dice here, but you have to start sacrificing dice here to get a value of 10 to get those dice back. Okay. So you might want to put high numbers here.
Yeah, yep, absolutely, yeah.
All right.
And anytime you break a barrier, you get those dice back as well. So it is.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
yeah. So
Okay,
it's
okay.
like,
That's pretty
yeah.
cool. Okay.
So those are the monsters. The monsters have values on them, ones, twos, or threes. So let's say that this is what was played, and then the next time this was played, that is a value of 2. So it's going to attack this realm, but it also activates any monster that has a value lower than it.
Oh,
so that
so
means
this
that
guy
this one
activates.
will also. It doesn't. If it's equal, it doesn't matter.
It's the ones that are lower.
Yeah. So
Okay.
once it comes time, and you can also defeat monsters. Once it comes time to do that, it tends to be more advantageous to go after the lower values because they're going to always be activated.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So speaking of defeating monsters, anyone can do that by rolling a 6 and placing that 6 on the monster.
Oh, okay.
It takes it out of the gameplay and into the discard pile, never to be heard from again.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
I see this die here. We haven't
Yes.
spoken about this.
Yeah.
Beautiful
so
die, by the way.
it is. Hidden in this stack of monsters somewhere in the middle of the deck is the Master of Shadows.
Ooh, okay.
When this card is played, all the territories are immediately attacked. All the ones that have monsters on them. Then you roll this special die. Well, we lucked out actually.
Yeah, I got a blank there.
So
That's pretty
blank
good.
means that you got off. You were really lucky. Nothing happens. But if you had rolled, it tells you there's a territory that gets attacked for a second time. There's also a spot on the die that means that all the territories get
Oh
attacked
my
for a
goodness.
second time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Now the other thing about this Master of Shadows is he doesn't go away once it's
Okay.
played. So this is the discard pile. He gets put back into the middle of whatever the remaining pile.
So he'll keep coming out.
He can keep popping up throughout the course of the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And I notice here you got different, a lot of actually different characters. So that should add a lot of replay value.
Yes. So this is set up for the basic version of the game. All the sideboards are double-sided with higher difficulty on the back, A and B side. So, but in addition to that, you've also each hero board, which has each one has a special power.
Right.
You've got actually 10 altogether.
Wow, that's a lot. That's really cool.
And then we also have 3 additional end games. So you have to collect more power stones for these.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a lot. There's a lot of replay.
That's really cool. I love the artwork. I love the components. You guys always do great artwork and components, and more importantly, gameplay. That's why we keep coming back to you guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're getting a review copy of Rule for Adventure. We're gonna show that to you guys real soon. So keep an eye out. Lily, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Subscribe now to our channel to stay in the loop. If you like our work, help us continue by sharing the channel to your gaming team. Thanks for watching and happy gaming.